Good morning, everyone, and welcome to the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, and I'm so glad you could join me this morning for my daily spiritual practice. On Fridays, I always share with you the word that's been bubbling up for me this week. And the word this week is reflex. The meaning of the word reflex is an action of movement that is made automatically without thinking. And this morning, I'd like to start with a quote from the founder of the Science of Mind, Ernest Holmes. Life is a mirror and will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. Our reading this morning is by Bob Joff, and it is entitled, Where Joy is a Habit, Love is a Reflex. You don't even have to think about your first moves every morning. You turn on the coffee or you pick up your cell phone from the nightstand. You feed the cat or crack open the door to see your kids. We do these things because habits become hardwired into our brains and our bodies respond. It's the reason we can dial our friends without even looking at our phones. We can pull out of our driveway and into our parking space at work without remembering much of the drive at all. We're usually familiar with our physical habits, but how much thought do you give your spiritual habits? I don't mean habits like praying or reading, but those are great. I mean habits of finding great joy, hope, and peace. Jesus said we could have peace even if there's chaos all around us. He said we could be hopeful even when life looks pretty bleak. These are the characteristics that take some practice to get right, though. Jesus knew the habits of our heart would lead to the changes in the way we live. If we find peace within ourselves, we naturally become peacemakers in the world. When we pray with hope and look for those little things, we begin to walk with hope. And it spreads to the people around us. Where great joy is a habit, extravagant love is a reflex. We won't love well if we're in the habit of being negative or cynical. Maybe you're thinking, I'm just a realist. Just remember that God sees what is and what will be. And it usually starts with the hope we have inside. Let's practice plenty of that hope. And I remind you of our quote for today. Life is a mirror, and it will reflect back to the thinker what he thinks into it. So, where joy is a habit, love is a reflex. And so as we go into our meditation this morning, I ask you, what habit of joy, hope, or peace can you start today? Let's gently close our eyes and take a deep breath in. Just let it out. And let go of all that stuff that's been playing in your mind, just looping around and around. Just let it all go. See those thoughts just float away and dissolve into the nothingness from where they came. Feel yourself opening up, ready to allow. Feel your connection to the divine, strong, surrounding you with love, filling you with hope and peace and joy. Just let those feelings fill every cell of your being. And now I invite you to step into high consciousness with me. That place where we prepare our minds for the best that life has to offer. It feels so good. Just feel that hope, that joy, that peace. And send it out to every area of your life. Send it out to your family, your neighborhood, your community. Send that hope, joy, and peace out to your whole state, to your country, to the world. Send joy, hope, and peace to our world leaders. And now in this moment, deeply connected, I ask you, what habit of joy, hope, and peace can you start today? What habit of joy, hope, and peace can you start today? Where great joy is a habit, extravagant love is a reflex. What habit of joy, hope, or peace can you start today? Where great joy is a habit, extravagant love is a reflex. What habit of joy, hope, or peace can you start today? Where great joy is a habit, extravagant love is a reflex. What habit of joy, peace, or hope can you start today? If we find peace within ourselves, we'll naturally become peacemakers in the world. When we pray with hope and look for the little things, we begin to walk with hope, and it spreads to the people around us. Where great joy is a habit, extravagant love is a reflex. And so, as our journey comes to a close, I ask you to send great joy, great thanks, great love to the universe for all you have received this morning. I call you back into this time and space, into this room, and I thank you for starting your day with a daily spiritual practice, for taking time to simply stop and connect to the divine. And I remind you that life is a mirror and will reflect back to you what you think into it. I thank you for being a light in the world. I'm Reverend Rebecca Kay, here at the Yuma Center for Spiritual Living. I hope you'll join us on Sunday, and next Saturday we're having a Taco Fest, so please check the website for the details on that. Have a wonderful weekend. I'll see you next Wednesday for Points to Ponder. I send you much love and many blessings. Thanks for joining me this morning.